Hello, I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein. Today I'm giving you some special recipes off the menu of my newest restaurant, Señora Martinez. So join me today for a sneak peek or a sneak taste. It's next here on SoFlo Taste. How fun is that? Welcome to Taste Buzz. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein. Welcome to the fabulous Goya Kitchen and the Culinary Lab at Florida Education Institute in Coral Gables. I'm excited today to give you some of my special recipes. They're from my newest SoFlo restaurant, Señora Martinez. And guess who I named it after? Me. Yep, it's my married name. So let's get cooking. So one of the recipes that are on the menu at Señora, I'm doing a red and green chermoula recipe on a whole fish. I'm not really sure what fish I'll be using day to day because that will change, but today I brought you a beautiful Branzino, and these have just been opened up and butterflied and totally bone removed, and they are gorgeous. Now this Branzino came from the good people at one of the 6 Milam's markets in SoFlo. Milam's is a family-owned and operated full-service market. When I say family, I mean it. There's a good chance that when you shop there, a Milam will be close by. Visit their markets in the Grove, Miami Springs, Pinecrest, Sunny Isles Beach, and either of the 2 Coral Gables locations. Visit them online at milamsmarkets.com. And don't forget, their holiday menu with prepared turkey dinners with all the trimmings is starting soon. So good food to you from Milam's Markets. Okay, everybody, let's jump into chermoula. Chermoula is a beautiful dish made in Africa and around the Morocco area, and it's a beautiful spiced dish, but not too spicy. But it can be spicy. I learned it when I worked in Marrakesh, and I fell in love with it, and I made a beautiful seafood chermoula for years. But here I thought it would be kind of cool. There's a Mexican restaurant that does a Mexican green and red salsa on a fish, and I thought how fun to do chermoula that way. So to start the chermoula, you're going to toast cumin seeds and coriander seeds. If you don't want to do this part because you have to grind it afterwards, you might want to just buy obviously the ground already, the powdered coriander and cumin. And if you do that, all you have to do is toast that in a pan like this one. But we chefs love whole spices because we can really measure properly what we're doing. The whole spice has like a natural oil to it. It toasts really well. And then when you want to grind it, you can use a spice grinder like this one, or of course a mortar pestle. All right, so that's ground. Let's go ahead and jump into the chermoula recipe. So I have equal parts of a lot of coriander, or cilantro is the same thing, by the way. Cilantro leaves and parsley leaves. So much it might not fit into my food processor. Then let's add a little bit of fresh ginger. It already smells so good in here, it's crazy. Fresh peeled chopped ginger. Some fresh thyme leaves. Aleppo, which is kind of like crushed chili flakes or like a cayenne, but this is Middle Eastern. Some lemon zest, of which I'm almost done completely, the whole lemon. And then a nice amount of kosher salt. Let's just start little by little and making this a little bit fine. I'm just going to pulse the leaves a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and add our spices. It seems like a lot, but wait till you taste the sauce. It's so good. So this chermoula can really be used on anything you feel like. It can be used for lamb, meat, chicken, delicious. It's kind of like a chimichurri, actually, but with more spices, but not spicy. Make sense? All right, I'm gonna add little by little some oil. Okay. So I'm going to use this twice in this fish dish. Once before I cook it and once after it comes out. Because it is going to get a little darker and change the flavor a little bit with the cooking. And then the fresh one will be like freshness in your mouth when you go to eat it. So first I'm going to just season the fish a little bit. Salt, pepper. We'll spoon some of this beautiful green chermoula over the fish, not too much, because again, we're going to put another spoonful after it cooks. And let's go ahead and flip this over. We have sprayed, by the way, this rack so it doesn't stick, and if you want, you could put a little paper, as we did, underneath so that it doesn't make a mess of the pan. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into a 400-degree oven, and when we come back, I'll show you what I'll serve with it and see how delicious this is. And of course, I've got so much more from Senora Martinez. See you in a minute.
Come back to SoFlo Taste from the Goya Kitchen at the Culinary Lab at Florida Education Institute, here on Local 10. It's a Milam's Markets Minute. Here's Melinda Harper.
So we all know that Milam's has a wonderful wine selection, the winery, but you guys have got great beer selection too. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have a big selection of course, American beers, international beers from Germany, but our bread and butter are really our local beers from a lot of breweries in South Florida. And this big trend of non-alcoholic beer. We have a huge selection of zero alcohol, non-alcoholic beer. So if you're pregnant or just not into drinking, it's a good way to get the flavor of beer without actually drinking alcohol.
Show me some of your non-alcoholic selection.
So we have Stella. There's also these craft beers from Athletic Brewing, and then a mango one, which is very cool, which I would love to try.
Good. And you know what is so nice about non-alcoholic beer is beer does have a flavor. And if you love that flavor of beer and you can get the authentic taste from a Stella or the Heineken, I mean, it's a wonderful alternative. So if you're looking to buy some non-alcoholic beer, some regular beer, or maybe a seltzer, head out to a Milam's near you. And if you can't get to a Milam's, you can still buy your beer and wine online?
Online and get it delivered to your door.
Come check it out.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein, and I've been waiting for you. All right, so we have a beautiful Branzino with chermoula, green chermoula in the oven. And it is absolutely ready. Look how pretty this is. Oh. Here I'm serving it because this is a little more home version, right? So this is a rice pilaf with a port-soaked cherries that I thought would be really yummy to serve at home. In the restaurant, it'll be a little different, but if I were you, I would serve our beautiful fish over a nice rice like so. And then you have this extra chermoula on the side, which first you can put a little drizzle over your fish like so, and then this stuff lasts for days and days and weeks and days, so you can use it on anything you're in the mood to kind of pep up and spice up your life a little bit. So that is our gorgeous fish with chermoula. Let's jump into a mussel dish that I have going on at Senora Martinez as well. Again, a little simpler, made for home version. Right here, I'm actually roasting some chilies. These long ones are called, well, I just call them long hots. I don't really know their name, but they're spicy and delicious. You find them on pizzas sometimes in Italian restaurants. And then, of course, some sweet peppers, which we're roasting as well. I have a huge wood-burning oven in the restaurant, and that's where I'll be roasting a lot of things, and the mussels will come out of there as well. So let me just teach you how to make some beautiful mussels at home as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat. The wine I'm using is actually a fun Spanish wine that we'll be serving at the restaurant. In Spain, it's called Chacolí. And in Spain, you'll see them pouring from very high up to cause bubbles when they pour the wine. And I thought it would be kind of fun because you never see recipes with Chacolí. And it just happens to me taste beautiful with this mussel dish. So let's go ahead and start with a little olive oil. We're going to cook some thinly sliced shallots. as well as thinly sliced garlic. And as you see, normally you would find very finely chopped shallot and garlic in a dish like this, but I love that you can really chew on the shallots and the garlic as you're eating your mussel. So let's go ahead and get a little color. All right, so let's take a look at our roasting peppers. Beautiful. See that char? That's exactly what we're looking for. Just keep flipping them over. I love the flavor of these mussels with the sweet and spicy peppers. I just think it's delicious. Okay, so we're getting just a little bit of color. We're softly cooking the shallot and garlic. So let's go ahead now and place our mussels in the pan. So a mussel cooks really fast. You never want to walk away from it. And if you're going to cover it, which I recommend, don't do it for too long. A mussel cooks even faster than a clam, probably 3 times faster than a clam. Let's go ahead and add a little red crushed chili flake, a little lemon zest, we're going to add the chocolat, the white wine. And we're going to allow these to steam. And when I say steam, I mean covered. So, Señora Martinez, I called it, first of all, Señora Martinez, because I am married to Señor or Mr. Martinez. And while talking about it, he and I decided that it was time to let everybody know, first of all, the strength of our relationship. We've been married almost 20 years now. We've been in the restaurant business. Well, that's how we met at the Mandarin Oriental, and just to express our love for not only each other but also hospitality, we decided to open Señora Martinez a long time ago in the Design District, and it is the first time we bring anything back. In fact, I do not like to look back. I don't like to go backwards. However, with Señora, I feel like we were so young back then and we've moved on so far since then. Why not turn it into an adult Señora Martinez? So just so you know, it's located at 2325 Galliano Street in Coral Gables, very close to, happens to be where we're cooking right now, and it is stunning. I guess you could say it's definitely like a grown-up version of Señora. So I'm still Señora Martinez, however, the food is definitely, I think, gotten only better, and wait till you see the design is just, it's so beautiful. I'm nervous and excited and can't wait. All right, parsley and cilantro. I'm going to chop it up roughly. We're going to finish with it. I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the mussel because this is what finishes it and thickens the sauce. It needs just a touch of salt because the chocolat does have a little bit of an acidic quality to it. And we are about ready to finish. So we hope you'll come and see us at Señora Martinez. We are open for dinner at the beginning and eventually lunch and brunch. We'll have live music, beautiful food, a gorgeous bar, and a whole lot of passion. All right, so I'm gonna add the herb, pour this all into the bowl. And finish it studded with sweet and spicy peppers. Like so. Bueno, provecho. Señora Martinez's mussels. Come right back for more recipes from the menu of Señora Martinez here on SoFlo Taste. Stay tuned to SoFlo Taste. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. I'm here in the wonderful culinary lab at Florida Education Institute. FEI's Culinary Arts program offers students a unique education that touches the international culinary fundamentals. In months, students graduate from the FEI Culinary Arts program and can begin their new career on the dynamic SoFlo culinary scene. For more information, visit fei.edu/culinary-arts. Now back to some more dishes from my Señora Martinez restaurant. So we all need salads, right? And I really wanted to come up with what I call a Greek-ish salad. In the bowl, I have a little bit of labna, which is a Middle Eastern kind of yogurt slash, some people call it cheese. We're gonna add in one of my favorite feta cheeses. This is a Bulgarian feta, and it is so yummy. It's really creamy. It takes a lot of whipping. Hopefully this will work. Normally I make this with an immersion blender. Let's see what happens here. Oh, this is gonna work, okay. The feta should become as creamy as the labna. All right, pretty creamy. Now we're gonna add about a half a lemon and a little bit of olive oil, not too much. It's all about the feta. Let's keep whipping. Okay. This is good with everything. Everything. Go burn a chicken, stick it on top of this. It will be delicious. So let's set this aside for now. Let's go ahead and talk about everything on the salad. I need to cut some tomatoes. Just kind of have fun with shapes and sizes. And you can add lettuce to yours if you want to. We didn't find the need to add lettuce to this salad, but it's really up to you. All right, so that's good on tomato. Let's go ahead and start with the cucumbers. So what I love to do is just cut a piece, flip it around, then keep flipping it around so you get these fun bias cuts of cucumber, like so. And I keep obviously the skin on for this one, and these are some Kirby's. I love the skin for this dish. So that's that. And then finally, I have mint, dill, and Italian parsley leaves. Just gonna pick a bunch of that yummy stuff, roll it up together, and then slice it what we call, in chef's language, a chiffonade. That should be good. Okay. So, to what we call plate this up, I have some beautiful pita chips. This is thin pita, ripped, tossed with olive oil, a little bit of salt and za'atar, and toasted. You can do the oven, you can do a pan, it's up to you, for lots of crispy bits. We have beautiful Castelvetrano olives, sliced up nice and thin, a little za'atar, a little black pepper. When you come back, I will show you how I plate this up beautifully, because it's going to be one that will stay in your family for a while. Come right back to SoFlo Taste here on Local 10. SoFlo Taste will return right after this. Welcome back to SoFlo Taste and our show all about my new restaurant, Señora Martinez, my namesake. All right, so I am now showing you how I put together my Greekish salad at the restaurant. This is our whipped labna and feta. Very liberally goes down on the plate. This is our very crunchy pita. Next, we'll place some tomatoes around. and cucumbers. Very bright. And now we're going to add the Castelvetrano sliced olive, some really yummy extra virgin oil. After the oil, just a touch more of lemon juice that we have left over from our whipped feta. Some za'atar, beautiful spice with dried thyme and sesame. A little black pepper. And that chopped dill, mint, and parsley that just freshens the whole thing up. Yay! And there you have it, the Señora Martinez Greekish salad. Thank you so much for joining me this SoFlo Taste preview for my new restaurant, Señora Martinez, located on Galliano Street. We can't wait to serve you and show you our hospitality. Next week, in an effort to get you ready for Thanksgiving and overeating, I will be making you a salad, a few salads actually. So let us be thankful for this salad on the next SoFlo Taste. Now let's check in with our friend Hunter Frankie, host of SoFlo Health, to see what he's got tomorrow. Hey, Hunter.
Hey there, Michelle. I am reading right here in a local park because on tomorrow's episode of SoFlo Health, we are going to be talking about the benefits of reading. And here I have a book on the Mediterranean diet, and the food you're seeing now is definitely not part of the Mediterranean diet, but we're going to show you how to make it even healthier. So join us tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. on the one and only Local 10 for SoFlo Health.
Okay, Mr. Frankie, thanks. We'll keep it right here on Local 10 until tomorrow. So taste buds, have a great week. Goodbye, and very, very good taste. I'm Michelle, and I will be your server.